So, what's good, YouTube family? So, Julian Lewis, breaking news. Julian Lewis decommits from USC. The top two teams in position right now for Julian Lewis would be Georgia Bulldogs and Colorado Buffaloes. Now, as happy I am for Julian Lewis decommitting from USC, it was much expected for him to decommit after noticing how USC been playing today. Lincoln Riley failure to, you know what I'm saying, how you say it properly without being rude. Lincoln Riley failure to adapt to a college setting that was best suited for him. Now, there's a lot going on with this as far as him decommitting. A lot of people are early on getting excited. They're saying that we got the home run ball. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of things transpiring around the college football situation right now. Now, USC did get Longstreet, who's a 5-star quarterback. I think he's like 6'5", something like that. Height-wise, he just committed to USC right after Julian Lewis decommitted. I see a lot of USC fans are like, it's a good thing, and they're happy. No, they're not. As far as losing a talent like that, you can't be happy. But I think I know why they're saying they're happy. It's been a elongated situation that's been going on for a while where they're saying that Juju has always basically was going to break that commitment. He committed to USC at an early stage. I didn't even think myself if he would actually go through with it and go to USC. I was always in doubt. Now, what I was more worrisome for is he really coming to Boulder? Now, it would be great if he comes. He'll probably automatically, without a doubt, be the starting quarterback. I didn't get to see his games this year besides on TV and YouTube. I'm talking about physically being there. One of my son's teammates has an older brother, a sibling who father raps or whatever and goes to that school. A lot of great players go to that school, but they're telling me things about Juju that makes him seem a good character, a good fit for any program. The thing is, he's a hot commodity, and he's coming out of Georgia. So I don't want to put all my eggs in baskets that we get him. Now, behind the scenes, maybe it's all said and done and we secured him. You know, I'm not going to profess to know what's really going on in the recruiting room of Boulder, because only Deion Sanders and the great men at Boulder knows what's really going on. I'm talking about guesstimation. Let's pretend if they didn't seal the deal with Juju Smith, and it's not a guaranteed at all, then I wouldn't put all my all eggs in baskets if he has contentions to go towards these other groups of teams, that is. Because just because it looks like Georgia in the water right now in Colorado, you have to be optimistic. Oh, it might be a good thing for us. But as we've seen from Dylan Raiola of Nebraska, who was supposed to go to Georgia Bulldogs, he even moved to Georgia, Buford, Georgia. Everybody just knew he was going to Georgia, and like 1 day or 2 days before signing that national letter of intent, he skyrocketed and jetted out to the Cornhuskers, man. And what's a good news is we know the national letter of intent is done away with. So that's good news for recruiters, but a headache for coaches, because now you don't know what the situation is going to be as far as an athlete coming into your university. The NIL is already there, another headache. I think Deion Sanders said it best when he was talking about dudes who are, you know, with this NIL thing. He said it's not that he hates the high school player of the day. It's just, you know, it's hard to put all your resources into a player, right? And based on everything you've done to get that player, and it's a word of mouth, he's coming down here to you. Now he's there for his freshman year. You know what I mean? And he might, you put all that level of training and everything into him, but he just transfers out. So it hurts you both ways. It hurts you recruiting this player who might not even come to you at all, even after committing to you. He just skyrockets to the next team. It hurts you another way where even if they, you know, you recruit this player, he committed to you, he actually comes for training or whatnot to complete their freshman year, and the problem is you can't play everybody. And because you can't play everybody, what's going on with his semester in that university? He now wants to leave and go somewhere else. This is what Coach Prime brought up verbatim, and I agree with Coach Prime on that. It's like, damn, man, like I'll be damn, I'll be, not, or whatever, how that saying goes. And it puts you in a predicament too. So it's like I'm supposed to be super excited right now, but man, the NIL really did something to me. The new college aspects of things did something, because now what was supposed to be celebration mode, you're just happy for everybody involved, meaning that I'm happy for Colorado, I'm happy for Juju, I'm happy for priming them, but I'm not waiting until it's all said and done. You feel me? That's when I'm going to be celebrating, until I see it for myself. I do that every recruiting year since this NIL thing came about. And even when dudes started nationally just switching teams just to show, oh, I'm dipping out. Even before the NIL was a official thing, when players was using a loophole to be able to play the next year on. Y'all remember that? Kind of, I call it a Justin Field loophole. You know what I mean? So a lot of situations marking the anniversary of all these players, you know what I mean, getting their just dues as far as professional football is, to see college football going to that free agent level. I think we all support players getting paid, but it twists a lot of things up. Like Juju, I'm happy for you, man. Wherever you decide to go to, you got a great head on your shoulders. I'm not going to put no pressure on no young man like that. But I will say we should take heed to what USC is doing, as far as they went off, got another group of people, celebrated signing Longstreet, tall quarterback, versus a guy in Carrollwood all the way in Georgia that you don't even know, who's been playing around with his commitment towards you, meaning that Jude, and I'm happy about that. It just shows you how strong Deion Sanders and the recruiting base at Colorado is. But if you're a USC fan, you shouldn't even be crying about it right now. You should be thanking God that it's over with. You don't have to guess anymore. Now, being that it looks like Juju really is going to come to Boulder right now, the bubble guts are kicking in now. You feel me? Because it's almost all said and done, and it's like, damn, what if you get hyped to the last minute and then he pulls a Dylan Raiola? Remember the same thing with Jordan Seaton. I almost became one of his ops. Remember that? He almost became one of my ops. Jordan was supposed to sign the letter, and something happened. He didn't sign it until like 3-4 days later. I was like, oh, man, they done got my boy. I think he signed it 2 days later, but you get the gist of things. I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. I did a video that might still be up right now, but I didn't clean it up. I just told him the truth, man. My bad, bro, but it's what I felt. I didn't go too much in, like, disrespect him. It was just more of, bro, you lied to us. You went on national TV talking about why wouldn't you want to play for somebody who played for you. So he almost hurt me right there. So I see that I'm too unhinged when it comes to this. So I'd rather fall back. So out of respect for Colorado, and out of respect for Georgia, out of respect for Juju Smith, of them all, I just rather fall back and just be like, not Juju Smith. I don't know why I keep saying Juju Smith, the receiver. I'm drinking, y'all. Julian Lewis. I think Julian Lewis would come up to par with the highest of them all. He will succeed in the college level. He will play well his first year. Julian Lewis got cerebral vision, I keep calling it, like when you can basically calculate what's the efficient decision on your pass should be, meaning towards who you're going to hit, no matter how the play is drawn up. The ability to have a Peyton Manning mindset and call an audible in your mind while the play is transitioning and going on, meaning not an audible when you call during the offensive line of scrimmage. I'm talking about when you call the audible while the play is actually going on right now. These guys live the longest in the NFL, such as the Pat Mahomes of the world. Now, don't mean you're going to be the next Pat Mahomes, but the cerebral mind thinking got to be there. And a lot of these young quarterbacks have built up their minds to be some of the best minds we've seen yet. So blessings to everybody watching this live stream, man. I'm hyped. Don't think I'm not. It's just more of where do we go on from here? Do we not recruit any prominent quarterbacks to transfer to us, or the ones we can recruit? Nah, I say recruit the best that's available out there. Hey, man, if you must recruit 4 good quarterbacks, I think you can never have too many great quarterbacks. Like, everybody can't be a Shador and be durable like that. Let me knock on wood, because anything can still happen with that being said. So you can never have too much good quarterbacks. I think we should focus on still recruiting great minds that can be behind the helms of things. to run it. Yeah, man. Hey, let me know what your thoughts and what you guys think about this entire situation. Do you support it or are you against it? Let me know, man. I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids. Stay blessed.